Hello, everybody. You're Baron here, talking on a little bit of a subject about why I don't necessarily trust the media or the press. And it's just not. This is not a right wing alt thing at all. In fact, if you look at it, the people on the left side of the aisle, same thing. Especially if you're going through the '60s, don't trust this. Don't trust anybody over 30. It's always going to have a little bit of I don't say suspicion, but always check. Don't always take things on face value. That's the important thing. Do your own research. People don't necessarily tell you the truth, whether it's by intent or design. It happens. Someone can come out with false information because that's what they were led down or told. In the science fiction community, of course, before that, actually, when in my past life, I was, of course, in media as radio, primarily radio, where we involved with the media, and I saw some of the practices where people try to manipulate and twist. And that became even much more evident before that, and even after my involvement of the science fiction community, being part of the head of a Star Trek fan organization here in the Twin Cities area, and then later on into the historical recreation reenactment. When it came around to us in the science fiction community, they always seem to want to make us out to be goofballs, freaks, oddballs, and yeah, we had those in there. But most of us were hardworking 9 to 5 types. Some people had letters after their name. Some people had high profile jobs. Other people were, your typical average 9 to 5 schlub. They would go to work here we had Dayton's, became Marshall Fields, and now it's Macy's. Department store, your average middle class, lower, upper, all across the board. Students going to college. It was a wide segment of the community, of the world around us that was involved in this. And people were dang smart. Yeah, like I said, you always had that little oddball, but that was the exception to the rule, at least in the circles that we were around. And where am I going with this? Well, the narrow-mindedness, the absolute, I hesitate to call ignorant because it goes beyond ignorance of the media about 10 or so years ago when they came out with this big, oh my God, we found a lost script for Star Wars. One of the early scripts of Star Wars. We have it, and it's going to go into the university alma mater of this or that of film schooling. I can't remember where it's going in, it was Texas or whatever. But they found this lost script and it's going to go into their secret stash of library for materials. You mean that one? This one I've had for, I don't know, 35 years? Maybe 30 years? Let's go with 30 years. This one? Adventure of Star Killer? Let's see, second draft. That's the one that we're talking about. Second draft, January 28th, 1975. Right there. Lucasfilm Limited, 52 Parkway. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the word. I'm worse with sometimes the Hispanic ones as I am with the Norwegian ones. I'm equal opportunity. In California. Boom, there it is. There's that script in my library. Many people have this script, and they're making this out to be this huge finding. Like they found the Ark of the Covenant. Heck, I can even go one better. Here's the script treatment. The Star Wars, May 1973, the story synopsis. What Lucas is going out saying, hey, you want my movie? This is my outline, what I have planned. The one where basically, instead of droids, was Imperial senators going around, being the goofballs and being our Heisens of the world. It doesn't take much to figure out that when you walk into these people and you get that camera shoved in your face, as many times as I've had between the science fiction and the historical, and you start seeing what they put out there, you're greatly disappointed. They see what they've done to you. What are they doing with the rest? And that's why research is important on your part. Again, don't trust me. I'm just a schlub. You want to know something? Those people in the media are just schlubs. And if they go out there and tell you, trust us above all, don't you dare question us, then it's time. you better do it. Because if that's the, if I go by what the press is, can you imagine what I could get on eBay for this? Ark of the Covenant, rare, hardly ever seen copy of the second draft of Star Wars. Skeptical. Baron Ormond-Tag here in the Baron Tag offices of the mighty estate of Baron Tag Manor. Thank you so very much, and I hope you have a great day.